Hi everyone, my name is Hafiz, trainer from Keppel Gym. Hope everybody at home is staying safe and staying healthy. Now, given the current situation that we are in, leading a predominantly sedentary lifestyle is going to be inevitable for us to pack on the pounds if we are not careful. Hence, I'm here to share with you some nutritional tips to keep the weight gain at bay. So simple, just 2 points to share today. Point number 1 is calorie restriction. Just reduce the amount of food that you eat. Do remember there's a huge contrast between your previous lifestyle and your current lifestyle. Your previous lifestyle, you're up and about most of the time, hence energy demand is a lot higher. Your current lifestyle, you're mostly sedentary, confined within the 4 walls of the house, hence energy demand is a lot lower. So if you are to eat the same amount as you were to before, needless to say, you're going to gain weight because of the excess calories. Now, having explained the reason behind that, I'm going to explain how you're going to go about reducing the amount of food that you eat. 2 ways to go about doing so. Reduction of serving size, reduction portion of serving size. Number 2 is the reduction of frequency of feeding time. That means reduce the amount of times you eat per day. Now, the question lies, how are we going to remain full and not hungry if we reduce the amount of food that we eat at an instance and reduce the amount of times we eat per day? So now that brings me to point number 2, which is satiety, feeling of fullness. So make sure that whatever you eat makes you full. How do we go about doing that? Simple. Make sure you have a complete macronutrient profile on your plate. Carbs, protein, your eggs, meat, fish, and your roughage, your fiber, your vegetables. This is important to get the complete macronutrient profile because it will help to blunt the energy spike, gradual energy release, hence averting that crash, that much dreaded crash, which will cause that craving for hunger pangs and cravings for snacks. So when you get this gradual energy release, it's going to be subsequent, it's going to be gradual, and you will not feel hungry until your next feeding time. That's one point to take note of for satiety, which is a complete macronutrient profile. Second is the introduction of unsaturated fats, namely vegetable fats like extra virgin olive oil, your avocados, nuts. Do remember that 1 gram of fat yields 9 calories as compared to 4 calories each for protein and carbs. Therefore, 1 gram of fat yields about 4.5 times more calories. Hence, it's very calorie dense. So when you eat food that are calorie dense, it will maintain satiety levels a lot longer because you're gonna feel fuller longer. So these are the tips for you to try out for this CB period. Point number 1 is reduction of food that you eat, reducing the frequency of the meal times, okay, and the portion size itself. Secondly, make sure you have a complete macronutrient profile: protein, roughage, fiber, vegetables, and your carbs. And if possible, include some extra virgin olive oil. You can drizzle that on your rice. You can add some extra serving of avocado. You can add some nuts after the meal or as a side meal. So these are just some pointers for you to take home. Hope everybody can benefit from this advice I'm giving today. See you soon. Take care.